Daredevil, Born Again, Season 2, Episode 2 and 3. Alright. I'm gonna talk about Episode 2 first, and then I'll get to Episode 3. But they'll all be in this video because they vote for at least at the same time. But I watched Episode 2 twice because I had a brain fart the first time. I wasn't thinking, I wasn't in the right headspace, I wasn't concentrating, and I definitely like it better on the rewatch. But a lot is going on again. They go back and forth between every character again, just like the first episode, which is kind of a good thing. I thought it was juggling too many stories at once, but I guess it's not. On the rewatch. I feel like better. Thankfully we finally, because in the first episode we did not get any of White Tiger's niece, who will possibly later become the next White Tiger. Yeah. We finally get some of her this episode. Episode 2. Like I said, I'll talk about Episode 3 afterwards. I'll talk about Episode 2 first. But, the episode. How does it start, of course? Well, like the end of Episode 1, quick recap. Cherry had a heart attack. And we saw some Foggy. How Foggy died again. Like, for Season 1. But, freaking, what? Episode. Cherry did not die. Alright, good. That's good. But you know who died? Some crooked cops. Hell yeah. Fucking nay. Kill them crooked cops. Most of this episode is filled with the crooked cop storyline. That's the main focus of this episode. We don't get the Daredevil until near the end of the episode, because it's mostly Matt for most of the episode. So yeah, we get some good Bullseye stuff too, but kind of some. How do I start? Where should I say? My mind's going everywhere because this is random nonsense. I said my name in the middle of the video, I guess. 2.5 minutes. That's not too bad. I already said this is Season 2, Episode 2-3, but yeah. Mayor Fisk. Okay, we'll go there first. What does he do? He, instead of outing Matt as Daredevil, he runs a story, which Matt later says that's kind of genius. Having Matt Murdock as the hero, because remember, Matt saved Kingpin from a bullet from Bullseye. So yeah, he has a news report talking about Matt being a hero. Let's bring him home. Because obviously he's still anti-vigilantes, so he can't out him because he saved his life, so he can't out Matt as being Daredevil, which is good thing you saved his life at that time. I mean, if he would have died, that probably wouldn't have been a lot better. Or be no fucking crooked cops, which is most of the fucking episode. I'll repeat that. Get some good Matt and Karen stuff too, but because obviously Bullseye left that blade when he saved Matt and Cherry from the crooked cops, but I hate these cops. I hate them. Okay, I'll just fucking talk about it. It's all about mine. Okay, I guess we could talk about that first. So Cherry's in the hospital. There's all the people that are good, that some people that know Matt's identity, like that cop who was there when the Irish was trying to rob the bank on St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, it's season 1. But yeah, she's in the hospital too. But I guess they get the cops to go away. They're like, "Are you gonna get the pizza, or is she gonna get the pizza?" And so obviously the cops go downstairs to get the pizza, which is so Cherry and everybody else can get away from the hospital because, yeah. Anyways, Bullseye. Bullseye ends up. The 2 cops come back out, or come. I don't think I remember seeing any pizza in their hands, but the cops. Bullseye kills them, obviously, but it's like it's so ridiculous because like they're in the elevator. You see a spot on their head, they fall down. It's just the way they fall down to their death. It's like a really stupid, really kind of cheesy though. I don't know. It was weird to me for some reason. I'm being nitpicky, I guess, on this episode, even though I liked it better when I rewatched it, no doubt. Because like I said, I watched episode 2 twice. I'm only gonna watch episode 3 once so far. Because, yeah, I watched episode 2 twice before I watched episode 3. So that way, it's, yeah, fresh in my mind for this video as much as possible. Okay, I'll just, there's so much, I can't think of what to say next. My mind's racing 1,000 miles an hour. Freaking A. Breathe. Okay. Okay, those, oh, well, I guess I can start with that. The diapers come back around, diapers, because that's how they hide their weaponry and stuff now, are in diaper boxes, because Matt and Karen are watching deliveries again. With her fake wig, Okay, Bullseye. Go get to Bullseye killing the people in the elevator again. They fall down. We see Bullseye in the elevator. The light turns blue, because he's in his suit. He's in his suit now. Yeah. Oh, the elevator's blue when he's there in the elevator, but then he walks out of the elevator. Oh, the elevator lights are back to white. They're back to normal. I can't believe I forgot to say the beginning of the fucking episode with Bullseye. This is so, yeah. Bullseye's in the church! Yeah, I was thinking it was Matt at first, but then obviously we find out it's Bullseye. It's like, we haven't seen Bullseye in this church since season 3 of the original show. Like, we know what happened last time. He killed a priest. But yeah. What? He's looking for Matt's mother? What? At least Matt's mother's on vacation somewhere else. So, yeah, I'm glad they at least mentioned his mother, Matt's mother. Not Bullseye's mother, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, so let's get to talking about Buck and Vanessa and Heather now. And we'll talk more about the Crooked Cops. Okay, Buck. Buck obviously has a conversation with Fisk about the whole Daredevil and Matt Murdock stuff, but oh yeah, that's what I was gonna get to. Crooked Cop talks to him. Obviously, it's the Crooked Cop that doesn't like Matt Murdock either. My brain's all over the place. I'm sorry. I'm trying to say what I have to say for too long. I need to quit moving my chair. too much. Um. Okay. I guess. Yeah. Anyways, the crooked cop that hates Matt. Anyways, the crooked cop that killed White Tiger. There we go. We'll go with that. The one that killed White Tiger, which I thought was dead by the Punisher, but I guess not. I guess he just was injured. Anyways, he's back being on the task force. I don't know why that's important, but yeah, it is, I guess. Okay, I guess we can talk about that now. I'm ready to talk about that now. Well, I honestly have this feeling that Vanessa could cheat on Kingpin again with Buck. I'm just throwing that out there. But too much going through my head. What's the anyways, my mind. I'm sorry if this video sucked. This part of the video sucked. I'm just trying to talk about as much as possible without leaving anything out. Episode 2. We still haven't seen Jessica Jones yet, but I don't want to get to the end of the episode already for episode 2. Well, I guess we'll just talk about the crooked cops more. Like I said, they're most of the fucking episode. And what? Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll talk to that. I guess we'll talk about that first because I want to get that out of the way before, because I really want to talk about this. The crooked cops. Okay, one kid. Okay, White Tiger's niece and her Tina. They they're at a store. These kids are trying to rob some alcohol. And obviously the Tina or whatever, she well, first White Tiger's niece tries to stop them from stealing, but yeah, anyways, the lady, her Tina freaking tries to stop him, but then the guy who owns the store, he brings out a shotgun and is he's tired of those kids robbing. Put the bottle back. The kids end up breaking the bottle, and then obviously the owner of the shotgun, he's like, clean up your mess. But then here comes a crooked cop into the freaking store. What's he do? He I don't know if he knocks out the store clerk or kills him or what, but I guess he's down because for taking the law into his own hands. That's against the law. You can't take the law into your own hands, because then you're a vigilante, right? So and then the cricket cop has arrested one of the kids or whatever. But anyways, I'm guessing Tina means aunt, so I'm guessing White Tiger's wife. Then I guess would be she um is trying to stop, like puts her hand on the task force cop, and then the cop's like, that's assaulting an officer. She's just putting her hand on his arm, just trying to get him to let the kid go, but nope. She ends up in the freaking the SWAT truck that the task force has, because that's what it looks like. It looks like a SWAT truck, but so yeah, she's arrested now. Obviously, White Tiger's niece is upset about that. Cause yeah. Later on, the niece goes to Matt Murdock's partner, his lawyer partner or whatever. Yeah, so there's that. But she's like, "Who's there?" whatever, like she broken. But yeah. I guess Matt. I wonder how that's gonna. Because obviously Matt needs to eventually talk to his lawyer partner again. Obviously, you'll find out the stuff, the White Tigers and White Tigers, the original White Tigers wife, I guess. But where am I going with this? uh, I guess I need to talk about that still. That guy that one kid that's in love with BB, who also is working for Kingpin. Obviously finds out about, well, the other chick finds out too, that working for Fisk, about the news report mocking him. They'll make him look like a Muppet or whatever. We obviously find out later that was BB in disguise. But yeah, obviously we know she's tracking the guy's phone too and finding out information that way. So that guy's gonna get in trouble. He's probably gonna end up dead too. But Fisk has him in the office. He's like, "Are you protecting someone in the office?" He's like, "Yeah, you." Good answer, boy. I don't know, but yeah. And apparently, yeah. So we all kind of figured it was BB doing that too, but it comes back around because that cop that Fisk squished his head in the first season. I guess there's a file, I guess, on the desk or whatever, and that one shit, like, whatever. Anyways, Kingpin's like, yeah, he was a good guy, but we didn't always see eye to eye. Yeah, that's why you crushed his fucking skull. Oh, I better not forget this. We see the part with Fisk in the boxing gloves. He's getting trained for a fight. His fucking trainer's an asshole, but he's like all lecturing him about his break. He's having a fucking conversation with Buck. Who cares? He's not. You're all like wanting. You usually don't take a break like this or whatever and stuff. The trainer just won't shut the fuck up. So what does Fisk do? He fucking slams him into a mirror that breaks in the middle of pieces. See blood on the mirror on the ground. Yeah, he obviously killed the trainer. That fucking trainer deserved it though. No, I'm kidding. But fucking A, like, dude's just having a conversation. You're like treating him like he's lazy or some shit. Like, he can fucking fight, bruh. It doesn't need that much training. He fucking crush the guy's skull. He fucking killed you now. Yeah. Yeah, there's obviously Josie has to get away too. I'm trying to think. I like Heather and Vanessa are having a conversation. Yeah, Heather's not in this episode as much, thankfully, in a way. I don't know. Until she becomes Lady Muse. No. So Heather and Vanessa are having a conversation, eating at a restaurant, and Bullseye sees them spying on him, obviously. But Heather obviously is no longer with Matt. Vanessa's like, "How did you end things with Matt?" Or whatever. Not good. But and obviously, yeah, obviously freaking Heather still does not know that Matt is Daredevil. So she's like thinking. She said to Vanessa, "Do you think Frank Castle, obviously the Punisher, or Daredevil killed Matt?" Like, no, I don't think that at all. Obviously, because Vanessa knows that Matt is Daredevil. It's crazy that all of his villains now know that. The Kingpin knows that. Vanessa knows that. Now Bullseye knows that. Yeah. Pretty sure Bullseye knows that now. Because the cops unmasked him, you know. The later on, Matt and Karen are in a bed, and so are Fisk and Vanessa. So it goes back and forth between them. Anyways, later on, Vanessa has a bad dream of Bullseye killing her. Is that some foreshadowing? But no, it's just ridiculous that she's fearing Bullseye. Like, why? I'm just thinking, why is she afraid of Bullseye? She hired him to kill Foggy. Yeah, we know that. But like, you're married to Fisk. Fisk could fucking easily take. Well, I guess Bullseye is really trained to. But yeah, I'm sure Fisk could kill Bullseye easily. But yeah, just weird to me. I think I got. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else in this episode I missed? Um. I don't know. I don't think that I did. I think I got most of the episode. Oh yeah. How dare I forget the very end of the episode? Freaking Matt and Karen. Oh, before I get there, okay. We saw that noise where there's the music playing and then that weird sound. We find out that was an alarm from the task force. Like, yeah, like, we're breaking into your place. Vigilantes are illegal. Blah, 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 stuff. It's like an alarm, like a bomb dropped alarm or something. But yeah, that's what we find out. And that's where it ends up. Matt hears the music. He's like, Josie's obviously Josie got away, but yeah. Why am I how am I forgetting all the Daredevil stuff? I didn't even talk about the Daredevil stuff at the end of the episode. This Daredevil show too. Um freaking yeah, so he goes to Josie and he has the cops. He, like, grabs their gun that has the flashlight. It's a cool fight, except for the weird part where he's like sliding on the floor like he did in She-Hulk or something. I don't know. Just like, just slide your legs on the floor. We can make it look cool. I don't know. I don't know why that part of the fight. I don't know. It was a hard fight. Obviously there's a part where Matt's just smiling at the camera too. Well, in his Daredevil costume, of course. I did take down some of the cops, but anyways, Karen's there she gets a hold of a cop. She kicks ass. Yeah, yeah. Go Karen, beat that cop. Oh, nope. She does. She's like Frank Castle. No, I'm kidding. Because what does she do? She's like kidnap one of the cops. That's how the episode ends. She's showing her and Matt go down that hall. You know, it's on the trailer, but whatever. See, that's no Jessica Jones yet. Not in episode 1 or 2 yet. So yeah, who knows about episode 3? Who knows? Because I'm actually filming this before I even watch episode 3, but I'm gonna watch episode 3 and add that to this video too, obviously. But because it's two episode drop, I just want to make sure I got everything from episode 2 covered. Then I'll worry about episode 3, because I don't want to forget everything. If I watch 2 episodes in a row, I jumble the episode together, and this will really be random nonsense. So she has one of the cops. She's like, I need to show you something. That's what she says to Matt. Like, Matt can't fucking see. I gotta show him something. You got the Cubs. Ooh, it's about time we got one of them. Oh, but yeah, that's how the episode ends. She has a crooked cop tied to the chair. Yeah. It was a good episode, especially on the rewatch, because, the first time, I just, my brain was elsewhere, I guess. And I probably would have forgot more than what I remember now. Yeah. Next is, alright, episode 3. Nope, I'm not ready to talk about episode 3 yet. I have a couple more things about episode 2. Obviously, end of the episode, I'll just say this quick again. Karen Page kidnaps one of the cops and says, they're hunting us. It's about time we hunt one of them. But yeah. So, that cop that Fisk squished his head. Remember, he was talking to BB in season 1 of Born Again? Well, that comes back around too. Fisk found the business card, which has the picture of the making fun of Fisk on it. So at least BB was smart and did not put her name on the card or anything. It's just the messed up mask making fun of Fisk. So at least that came back around too. Alright, now I'm ready to talk about episode 3. Sorry it was so dark when I was talking about episode 2. But I had to give myself some more light for episode 3, because oh my gosh, that was the best fucking episode! Best episode of the season so far! Episode 2 was the worst. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. So far it goes 3-1-2 for season 2. Oh my gosh. Fucking hey, what an episode. I love it. Hell yeah. I want more of that. Not juggling too many stories at once, just going fly by. Like, I did not want that episode to end. That was so fucking awesome. Episode 3. I love it. Episode 3 of season 2. Oh my, I love it so much. Alright. The episode starts where we left off, of course, on episode 2 with the cop. I'm kind of glad they dropped 2 and 3, because, 3 was a banger. We're like, probably I think episode 2 is the worst, but so we better drop 3 too, because it's so much better. Episode 2, I'm sorry, I liked episode 2, but nah, episode 3 ramped it up. So that cop that Karen kidnapped, she's like, oh, he's different. He's not like the other ones. They're all like making the cop think that they act like the cop is lying, but obviously the cop's not lying. He's gonna help him. He even's like reach into my pocket, take my card to break into the prison where all the people are and swordsmen and everything. Sorry, I can't go in order episode. I'm random nonsense. You already know. Why am I doing another intro? I'm putting episode 2 and 3 in one video. Obviously, because that's how they were released. Hyped up. I'm so hyped. The freaking episode was awesome. Oh my gosh, goosebumps from the prison scene. Okay. First, I better start before we get to the good shit of Purge Brick. I already ruined it. Sorry. Obviously, if you've seen the episode, you better not be watching no spoiler video about seeing the episodes first. Freaking A. Oh, okay. So yeah, they get the cop's key card. They Then we go to Heather and Kristen. I finally got her name, Kristen. That's Matt's lawyer partner. Obviously, Matt doesn't work for that firm anymore, really. But she's the one talking to swordsman. We're back to the swordsman. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm not there yet. I'm trying to go with the episode order as much as I can. But, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I hope this doesn't... I'll probably be going faster talking about this episode. Even though I liked it better. It's not as much detail as Heather talks with Kirsten. And, obviously, they're talking about Matt a little bit or whatever. And she's like, wow, backing up Fisk isn't the right way of going about it because of her trauma muse, which, yeah, Heather ends up like she's like taking, like, she's like hammering in the wall, like cracks on a wall, like a crack on the wall. What do you know? What did she pull out of a drawer? Muse's mask! Oh my gosh. She's got the serial killer who tried to kill her. She has this fucking mask. She is definitely gonna be Lady Muse. Oh my gosh. Fucking hey. She has his mask for crying. She's not scared of him anymore. She's gonna be coming probably. That's what they're leading. That's what they're teasing, obviously. Oh, freaking. He didn't kill me, so I became him. And I was right. That was White Tina's aunt. I get okay. So it was White Tiger niece's. It was White Tiger's wife. Yeah, the niece. I'll get there. So good episode. Oh my gosh. Hell yes. I want more of that. And we still didn't get Jessica Jones yet. They should have not done her. I mean, I guess the freaking actress already ruined it and said that she was, yeah, long before, like when season 1 was still out, she was talking about being in season 2. So it's like, she freaking spoiled it. But before the trailers even showed her. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We know Jessica Jones yet, and it's this freaking good. Obviously, that the Daredevil doesn't necessarily need the other heroes, like Punisher. I know Punisher's an anti-hero. What am I talking about? Yeah, that's another thing. Freaking, oh my gosh. Karen and Matt, they have a conversation, and well, after the cops, she's like, or whatever, yeah, he's like, you're like Frank Castle, like the Punisher. Yep. Oh, they also, there's also a law thing about, I guess, the governor can have control of the Red Hook, possibly. So yeah, this is like, oh, oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah, Governor meets with Fisk. But, see, I'm going all over it. It's still, yes, it has a consistent story later on, but the whole fit with the whole swordsman stuff, yeah, but, yeah. Kirsten, obviously, there's a judge. And I know that actress from something. I think she was like a mom in something. I don't know. But yeah, it's bugging me. I don't know what that actress is from. I think she had glasses in a movie or show. I don't know. Oh, she's from. If that's who I think it is, that's crazy. I don't know if you've seen Raising Dion. It's on Netflix. It's about a kid who gets superpowers, and yeah, and it's a good show too. I think that actress is from that show. I think, yeah, maybe. I'm not here to talk about it. So there's 3 judges. They're all fucking that lady judge. She's like taking drugs before she's like popping a pill of medicine or whatever she's before she to get her head on straight, because obviously they all have to make swordsman guilty. Yeah. Kirsten has to see swordsman before the court case, obviously, and she's blindfolded and she has to tell she Matt obviously later on after she loses the case, after swordsman gets guilty, she has a drink at the bar and Karen's there in a wig, accidentally hits her and has a napkin to meet at a certain place. Obviously Kirsten meets up with Daredevil and she's like, I don't know how I was blindfolded, and Daredevil's like, I can work with that. Because he's blinding. Obviously, he knows how to deal with other sensors, she ask her what she heard and stuff, like footsteps going down, like how when she had to go down the stairs and stuff like that. Yeah, lock. So obviously, freaking Daredevil. It was a beautiful episode. Prison Breaks episodes are always good, right? So Daredevil, he freaking dang. I'm already there, dang. Okay, I guess I can go back a couple things. Before we get to the Prison Break. Buck is meeting with that one who's in love with BB. I guess later on he calls him a jester, and I guess Buck's the knight, right? Whatever. Because later on, Vanessa. Okay, I'll talk about that. I guess I'm going back and forth between 2 different scenes. Heather or whatever. Vanessa tells Heather she's trying to hook up Heather with Buck. Like, she's like if you want, well, Vanessa likes Buck too. I was just like, you want whatever, yeah. That's where they have the whole conversation about stuff like, and Kingpin is the king, obviously. King is in the name. Kingpin. BB in a news report too. Right after goes. This is where the scenes are perfect. It goes from the freaking lawyer talking or whatever about talking with swordsman to BB making the news report, and then the making fun of Kingpin mask, and it's talking about swordsman and stuff. And they're like, how all the news resource get this before the judges? So, and BB's there at the court too. So it's like, yeah, it's just perfect how the scenes are going. It's a story instead of just characters. Let's talk about this, and then let's go to these other characters. Talk about this. No, it's actually this episode is focused mostly on swordsman. It's perfect. It's a really good episode. So, yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I need to talk about before I get to the Prison Break stuff. But, yeah, Heather's even there at the court case too. And Matt and Karen are watching it on their laptop because of their new news coverage, I guess, of the court case. But all right, let's get to the Prison Break stuff. That's solid. Freaking awesome. Because we find out that they're putting regular people in cages too, not just the vigilantes. Like they're putting in the White Tiger's wife, or the new one's aunt. But yeah, they're all in cages. Daredevil's there to break them out, you know. But what's cool is what, like I said, uh, Kristen had her freaking had was blindfolded when she was doing the lawyer stuff for Swordsman, and so um yeah, it goes from that scene. You're seeing Kirsten steps, and you're seeing Matt as Daredevil steps, like retracing her trail. So he, like, how he goes through the skylight and stuff, and water dripping and stuff. It's cool. It's cool to see play it out, just both sides. And obviously, he eventually gets to where all the cages are and breaks all the prisoners. But what's awesome is he breaks out Swordsman, and he, like, hands one of his nunchucks or whatever to Swordsman, and they're both going back and forth beating shit out of the cops. But what's really freaking cool is there's a water, you know, like, a fire goes over. He's like a water supply. He like hits, knocks it down, and like sprays right, like blocking the view of the cops, so all the prisoners can escape and stuff. But it was freaking awesome. It almost played like a video game. I don't know. It was like one of those, like, you're like, what's it called? You're like a sneak attack type thing. It was cool. Like, freaking awesome. Yeah, and yeah, I'm really liking those new nunchucks that Daredevil has. Like, it's freaking awesome. It was just such an awesome fight, him and Swordman beating all these cops. Oh, it was so awesome. Oh, I love that scene so much. And then freaking as that's going on, Karen's obviously kind of doing her own thing too, but she's like, "Who are you? Show yourself." And what do we know? It's White Tiger's niece, the soon to be new White Tiger. She's there, and she's trying to get her hand out. She stole a bunch of stuff from, like, communication gear and stuff. That's how Karen able to talk to Daredevil on a walkie-talkie or whatever. It's like, she even fucking stole keys for a fucking like a tank type, not a tank, but, you know, like an SUV, a Hummer, no, like an army vehicle or whatever. She stole keys for that. Even that's how the prisoners are able to get away. But they're Karen says the swordsman, "Do you know how to drive?" And he's like, I'll learn," or something like that. Bad guys go away. But obviously, when the White Tiger, new White Tiger, when she meets up with her aunt and stuff, that was nice too. What else? Well, yeah, it's funny because everybody's in the back and Swordsman's driving, and then obviously Karen and Daredevil have to get back into their getaway car or whatever, the car that carried that they came in, and freaking it's funny because the crooked cops, they're obviously what we're gonna go after them, but find out freaking the White Tiger's niece, the soon to be White Tiger. I hate that I don't remember her name, but she ended up popping the tires, so I guess crooked cops can go back after them. And then, oh, what do you know? Then it's weird because right after that we see Vanessa on the floor or whatever and stuff. But yeah, oh, I forgot to mention this. When the court case was going on and Swordsman was seen guilty, Fisk was obviously watching it too, and he got a good smirk on his face and stuff. But it was such a good episode. I hate that I'm talking about it so shortly, but and I'm pretty sure I got most of the details out because, like I said, it was so fast. I did not want it to end. Like, so good. So, like I said, at Prison Escape, Vanessa's on the floor. Or no, I think that was when she was on the floor when guilty thing. I don't know. But anyways, we think everybody's safe, you know? Okay, before we get to there, like, there's obviously the ship still with, but yeah, the workers are like, they don't want to go home, they've done their job, and then cops like, no, you're not. So and he's like, why, or whatever, and then the cops like, because I said so, the cops, so, but, so obviously those workers, they ended up still being on the ship, but long story short, the ship, as Matt and Karen are getting away, the ship, it fucking explodes, and so freaking Fisk killed all those workers or whatever, destroys the ship. It sinks like the Titanic, but yeah, no, no. But yeah, it was such a good episode. I loved episode 3 so much. I did not want it to end, and I still think it's just good. But yeah, I'd say, like I said, 3, 1, and then 2 for ranking the 3 episodes of season 2 so far. I love that episode so much. The prison break scene was so fun, so freaking awesome. That was the best fight scene so far of the season. Yeah, much better than season 2. I mean, not season 2, episode 2 of season 2, but yeah, I loved it a lot. Anyways, I think I got as much. I know it's shorter talking about this awesome episode 3 because there wasn't as much stories going on. It's mostly swordsman. It was all connected. It was perfect. It wasn't. Yeah, I loved it so much. Anyways, random nonsense. Peace.